Hello. Let's see, where was I? I think, yeah, I was super tired last time I was programming, so let's see. We're working on that, but also this. Wait. I think it's easier if I do that. Yeah. We got rid of this and we stored it in a mesh. Yeah. Now I wanted to check, how do we actually do this mesh stuff? Yeah, that's what I have to do. So we don't need to do this anymore. We can get rid of this. But I would like to do vertex buffer copy instead. I wonder, why do we do it so complicated here? Because we do this thing, which is kind of dumb that we do it down here. And I'm gonna take it down here to make it more clear. This is basically the same thing when we request it, and that's fine. But I do the vertex buffer. Vertex buffer size, we get the size of these things, that's fine. Vertex buffer. Yes, index buffer. And then a staging buffer. I wonder, why do I even do a staging buffer? Why don't I just... Oh, because then I have to use the flag again. That's why I have the staging buffer. Because, wait, staging buffer... Info, data... So, but how does... Staging buffer... Destination index buffer, vertex buffer, yeah. So I just take them inside of the same. But I think we could make this a bit better, perhaps. I'm scratching a little bit my eye. Ugh. Let's see. First of all, I'm gonna take this one over to here just to make it, even though I'm trying to get rid of this, but Zig build / watch. And we go to Zig build run client. There we go. And what I'm thinking is I should probably be able to just not do... Wait, device... I do need the index buffer. And immediate. Where do I begin? So this is what I'm thinking, okay? So, and we can also get rid of the staging. We will need vertex buffer address, and then we will need the index buffer address also. No, just vertex. Okay. Wow, Triangle. What's up, Chupaker? How are you doing, my dear friend? Okay, because this is what I'm thinking. I should be able to do this. I should be able to say... vertex buffer copy, and then here what we will copy is the type, which is we get the vertex type, we can still reuse it, and then what comes next? It's the data and then the amount. So then we have the vertices, and then we have vertices len. I'm thinking that should be the same thing, and then index buffer copy. And this will be a U32 always. And then indices, and then indices.len. Shouldn't this just be the same thing? And then we should need... it's gonna crash real quick. Expected a pointer, found a const. Well, actually it's a copy, so we should probably also say it to be... Wait, what? It is. You're good. I'm alright. Having a small headache. Kinda funny. I don't know why. Well, a busy day. I am trying to move out from this current apartment to a new one, so I was looking at a new apartment today, and I think I will just take it. Yeah, that doesn't seem to... Wait. Expected type pointer found const. I'm a bit unsure which one is it actually complaining about, because that's what it should be. Oh. I have made... Yeah, okay, that's the problem. Okay, now I see. That's not... I'm mixing up the problems. We'll take these ones, change them to var. Well, it will be mutated over there, so I don't know what's it. Well, if it's not expected type. I'm so confused. Because this should be... It's take... Or is it... What? Expected pointer. Found. But I'm expecting a pointer const, but it says that I'm expecting a not a constant point. That's so weird. Expected type point. How is it expecting a pointer? It's no. It says what? It says that it wants a pointer, but or it's expecting this and it finds this. But here I clearly say that that's what I'm expecting. So I don't know how it has flipped this. I'm so confused now. What the or is it self that it's referring to? No, because when I tried to change that to var, it didn't do anything. But also when I do a new line, wait, maybe you can see here. Maybe this is more descriptive. Do this and go in here, run that. Let's see. So mesh expected a point. Expected type pointer found const pointer. Note render Vulkan buffer. Cast discards const qualifier. Permit type declaration at this. Yeah, so then it is this. Oh, that's the buffer size. I'm dumb. It's this thing. Maybe I should read what I'm trying to modify before I. Oh my god. Yes, okay, let's see. Expected type const pointer found array of these things. Let's see. Yes, but that's what I want. That should be the same in here. Okay, I'm just saying it to be a slice of data. Alright, here I'm just saying it to be the pointer, so I would have to actually provide the pointer now instead. Maybe I should change it to slice. Because that would be way more manageable. Let's see, where else do I use it? Here I provide, but yeah, here I just provide raw data, so no, I cannot do it. Well, I guess I could do a slice of it also in here. It would be so much better, because then I could get this. If I did a slice, I wouldn't even have to do amount afterwards. I could just immediately get access to it. Actually, that would be way clearer and way more convenient. Except for that. Wait, hold on. When I get into here, No, it would work. I could just take the data and then the pointer out of the thing, and I could cast it to this and it would still work. And then I could get, because this would still be the len. Yeah, maybe it would be better actually. Instead of const point, let's change it to a slice. Yeah, I think we can do that. Const. And then let's first fix. Right, won't find it now. Great. Let's first fix this one. Zig found. So how can I make it to a slice? Can I just do this? And then dot dot. Nice. Slice of non-array type. Okay, I don't know how can I translate that to a single. Let's see. I'm gonna do this through Claude because I don't know how to do it, but I think there's an easy way to do it, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to do is, how can I make scene data to a slice of 1? Do I have to just create an array here? Because I wonder if I just have one, is there an easy convenient way to just do something like this, to just tell it, yeah, that's just a slice of this one thing? Issues that seem that it's single structure value, yeah, not a slice. To create a slice of one, you use the ampersand address. Wait, so I have to take the address off and then do the thing? Ah, so you could do something like this and then tell it that it's this. Wait. Ha! Wait, no. No. Okay, let's see, what else did it say? See that you're trying to slice, but that doesn't work because seeing that isn't an array, it's a single value. To create a single element slice from a value, you need to take a pointer to it and use a slice syntax. Simplest way is to... Oh wait, so you do get to do the parentheses stuff then. Oh, nice. So like this. Oh my god. Ha, okay, interesting. Scene data takes the address of the value, address pointer, and then... But wouldn't... I'm still a bit confused. Why would you need to do the address off? Wouldn't it still read from left to right? So it would first take the address off and then perform this task. Why do I still need to explicitly give it the parentheses? The I don't know how to spell parentheses. Parentheses. I don't know how to say. Good question. Parentheses are needed because of the Zig operation precedence. In Zig, subscription operator has higher precedence than the address of. Really? Okay, I didn't think so. Without parentheses, yeah, okay, then it makes sense to need it. Okay. First, this would be, so without parentheses, this would be parentheses as first try to slice, which would fail because scene data is not an array. Take the address of that, which never happens, yes. With parentheses, take the address of scene data, get the pointer, then create a slice from that pointer, get, yes. Okay. And then it makes sense. And then what we can do in here is that we don't even need amount anymore because we got the slice now. So what we can do is now just do data.len instead. And then this thing will become data.pointer. Like so. And then we can go back to mesh. And this will become a little bit more convenient now, because now we can also just do this. And then this. And yeah. Let's see if that works though. No. Oh yeah, because I left that thing. Whoops. line 491. There, and then to the end, and we'll remove this. Okay, let's try again. Perfect. Okay. Self P map cast pointer to be null. But it should have already created it, so it shouldn't be null. Let's see, vertex buffer. It has already been initialized, so I'm a bit confused. Let's see. I think I need to give it the same that I gave it here. Let's see, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Yank that. And let's see how far it goes with this. Place it there. Yeah, so now it fails an index buffer. Okay. But I think we use a storage buffer bit transfer destination. Yeah, we should just be. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Let's see. See, I'm gonna provide it with that, and then I'm gonna ask what's the difference between doing this. Is the diff between this and this? And then, well, it actually does a response on that. We can take. Okay, here. Looking at the difference for memory is host visible, CPU can directly write to it. Memory is coherent, writes automatically visible to GPU. No staging buffer needed. Copy directly to the buffer. Simpler code, fewer Vulkan performance trade-off may use lower memory that both CPU and GPU accessible. Approach 2. Only staging buffer commented out. The GPU buffer is fast device local memory, GPU only. Requires staging buffer in CPU visible memory. Must issue VK copy command to transfer data. More complex requires command buffer and transmission. Better performance for static frequently accessed geometry. Yeah, okay. Static meshes, staging. Yes. Dynamic data, overhead too high. Code complex is simple complex. Peak performance may be slower fast GPU access. Staging buffer approach would be more performant since the data doesn't change after upload. Your current approach works fine for testing them, but for production mesh loader you want to comment the staging path. Okay. Nah. I will get to it when I get to it. I think at the moment I would prefer to just use the things that makes most sense or are just easiest to do, because whoops. Yeah, wait, that works too. So then we can take the same Vulkan memory usage. And then hold on, am I doing this the wrong way? Index buffer, yeah, no, this is right. And then we want this, we are not gonna do the transfer thingy. Okay, let's see. There it is. And supposedly that should be slower. Well, I guess. I don't know. I think it's still the same frame rate that I usually have as well. And whatever. I think this will probably take back someday, but for now, I find it more convenient to not have it at all. It's cleaner to read. If you get there back to the point where, wait, we actually need performance improvement, then I will do that. But until then, I will rather choose the easy path to just get shit done and working and easier to read. Yeah. I should probably, I don't know. Let's see, we can actually move this slightly around. We'll move this to about there, I think. So we'll do all of the vertex stuff in the beginning, and then we'll do all of the indices. I think that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. And then we'll just assign it there at the end. Boom. Okay. Looks cleaner, better. We can go back to device. I guess you can still keep this end immediate and begin immediate. They're not too... I don't use them though, but it can still stay, I guess. If I ever need it later. Yeah, and that means now that because we got this, we don't need that anymore. Let's see. And then apparently, wait, no, because wait, we actually don't need to do this even if we change the data. GPU seen data get buffer device address. This we could actually store. Somewhere, so it wouldn't have to be called so many times, because the only thing that if you get the address, right? Information 1. This is to get. But this is already a buffer. Maybe I should just store the buffer with, instead of storing it in the mesh, I would store it in the buffer. I think that could make sense, because then you could always get it instead of doing it from the mesh. On initialization, I think that would be way cleaner. So instead of doing this in the mesh that I do right now, we will take it away from there and we go to buffer and we'll put it in here instead. Paste it there. It's not gonna be called, it's just gonna call address, GPU address. GPU address. And yes, we can go back to the mesh and we can take it away from here. I know I do it here. Wait. Buffer device address info. Yes, all of these will be taken away from here. And then they will look basically the same. And we can go back to buffer. And when we create the thing here, we can now, because we are creating the actual buffer here as well. So, do I just call it buffer? What the hell do a new buffer? New buffer. I don't know. Wait, that is the handle actually, yeah. So new buffer, and then We don't have device in here. How is that possible? We should probably have a device. What? Well, I guess we'll change it because that's weird. I wouldn't. How can we initialize a buffer without the device? Probably VMA. Yeah, okay, the VMA probably stores the pointer to the device, and that's why it can do it. Okay. Now we're gonna change it. So how many references do we have? We have 4. Yeah, we're gonna take the device in as well. Device. I think that's fine. Or I could. Nah, I'm not gonna store it in the VMA. That's just not. Device logical.
What's up?
What's up? How are you, teacher?
I will quit coding.
You're doing crit coding? What did you say?
I will quit coding.
Why will you quit coding? That doesn't make any sense.
Nah, bro, the guys are just too good. Like what? Like, bro. Nah, I'm just joking, bro. But and I'm thinking about doing like a 1 week thing about learning shaders, you know?
Oh yeah? Shader toy is pretty good, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would if I just wanted to. Or you should do my hot reloading stuff. Join me on this thing, just hot shaders.
Because this shit is just too fire.
Shaders are pretty fire, I agree.
Wait, I can send you a shader.
Oh, no
look
way.
in the one I sent in DC chat.
Let me just quickly.
Like this guy, this one guy is just too goated, bro. I swear. I don't even know.
I'm just gonna make sure it runs once, then I can help or look at the thing. Wait, Vulkan. What does it say? Line 496. Here. Wait, what? No file name vertex. Yeah, okay, that's true. Because now it's self.mesh.vertex buffer. No. Buffer.GPU address. And then we also had a problem on buffer line 39. GPU address is equal to device. What do you call it? Vertex buffer address. Okay, no, I'm not gonna call it that. Why have I done it so bad? I'm just gonna call it buffer GPU address. Why have I done it like this? I think it also returns that I don't have to tell it to be a GPU address. And yeah, then it doesn't have to become a bar. Okay, back at it, good. Then we can probably remove, wait. So, okay, that's a bit, it works. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, now I can look.
Yeah, we see chat shader.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy's like cooking too much. Like
This is shader? Jesus Christ.
And like, it's not that this is like the only thing this guy made, you know? Like, the guy is actually the co-founder of Shader Toy.
Yeah?
And he has been posting, he actually has a tutorial for this, how he creates this.
Okay.
He has like so much. And, no, that's insane.
That's, how long did it take for this guy to make it?
It took 6.5 hours for him.
Only that? What the fuck?
Yes.
Damn.
You know, and my goal is not to get on this level, but like if you go on the Share Toy homepage, you see just click on the Share Toy label on top of there.
Yeah, I've
Like
seen
there are
this.
also a little yeah, but you see like this shader for example, I want to create something like that.
Is that like doable within just a few hours of practice, or like it looks like it's something that would actually take a while to get good at?
Look, I think it is. Like this, probably not, but.
What
like,
is it?
core concept.
Is this where's the main image? Is it just
main image is the main? Yeah, main
okay?
image is the main.
What lang? Is it just GLSL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's GLSL, but you see in the top of the code there's like shader inputs. These are like uniforms or like push consistors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Has automatically. So like the resolution, the time delta, frame rate, mouse position, which is really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Problem is like this thing is so math related, like it's also insane. And like when you look at the code, it seems like it's impossible, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so condensed, complex math. Yeah.
These people are smoking something different.
Yes. But I mean, bro, what you get output is like also different. You gotta look at more shaders, bro. But just they're so goated. Like, damn.
No, I have seen them.
Yeah, but go to browse on the top right. Scroll up and then browse on the top right. Yeah, this is Black hole is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, they're all crazy. You see, like some of the simpler, like this one is very simple.
Yeah.
Or like very, not very, but yeah. So just something like that, you know, would be enough.
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy. Hot love. There's love in this thing. Damn.
But when you see this forest, he also created that one. This forest thing.
This
by
what?
IQ. You see
This?
how who made it, right? And IQ, like the guy named IQ. This is like the guy who made everything. Like he's so goated.
Then some people are just Jesus Christ. Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, these are like the news, like these are not just random things for news.
What would you do then with this? Just create?
I don't know. We'll see. This one is crazy, bro. You see, it looks so random and then it forms into a heart.
Does it?
Like, yeah. And I think it's so not much code. I just don't understand, but like how do you even come up with this? I think it's actually stays like this. I think it's actually.
Yeah.
I think it would be just so cool and actually also useful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I will try it.
Useful? I'm still trying to figure out what it would be useful for. It's cool, that I agree with, but useful I'm like, in what?
What do you mean, in what sense? It's like, okay, I guess like 90% of the things you're doing is way marching.
Yeah.
But like graphics wise, you know, it's like the lighting stuff is like how you would do normal lighting. And it gives you like very good insights to how it works.
Okay, so okay. I was like just yeah, that's true, yeah.
And like many other stuff. And if you think about if you like can do that in a one shader, then what you would do in normal Vulkan, you know.
But I think it still requires you to set up stuff for it to run in Vulkan. Like you still need to set up those push constants and those layouts. Layouts is definition of the whole thing, right? But I guess it's just providing the shaders with the data, and the shaders will take care of the rest.
Yeah.
Or the data points.
Like I already made my like own shader toy once. Like,
Yeah.
not my own shader toy, but like just a shader basically where I can do the way matching. Yeah. But yeah, how is it going for you?
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's alright. It's alright.
What are you working on?
I'm trying to figure out draw index.
Hmm?
Index count render because I want to get to using the indices, right? Instead of just the
Yes.
vertex buffer. And right now I'm just doing vertex. But I'm looking into these things now. So, but where does it? Oh, so wait. Is it actually just because I got the vertex buffer in the push constant? I just have to provide the indices to bind, and it will take care of that. Bind index buffer, then draw object index buffer, and then. But why is there draw? Okay, yes, you have to then draw it. Okay. Let me see quickly. I don't remember what was this thing again. It's just the buffer. Okay. VK bind index buffer and then draw index buffer. Simple as that. Let's do that. So we'll remove this draw. CVK command bind index buffer. There's index buffer too. This doesn't tell me much, but we'll go with the one. And then we need the command. Oh my god. Ah! The buffer. So this will now come from mesh. Not that self dot mesh. That word. No. That index buffer. And then the buffer. And then the offset. I don't want the offset. Index type CVK. Index type U32. U in 32. And that should be it.
Lucas, did you ever do way marching?
No, I haven't done ring marching. It's not. I still just want to make that damn game. There's a lot of technologies I would and should try out, but then I'm also like, that's not gonna get the game done. The thing that's gonna get the game done is actually doing the things that's gonna get the game done.
Smart, yeah.
But it's kind of sad. But I don't know. Dex.
Like, like you just need to like push the features and like.
Yeah.
I know,
Well, I mean.
Why does the index buffer take so long?
What?
Why
Index.
Vertex and index buffer take so long?
So long? What do you mean take so long?
They need to be finished today.
Oh yeah, no. It's like I spend an hour, from 1 to 3 a day, and then also I'm trying out the modern Vulkan features, trying to understand how this buffer address is supposed to work, where you get the Vulkan pointer or the Vulkan graphics card pointer, like address, so you can use it directly in the shaders. Index count, instance count, first index, vertex offset, first instance. So isn't that just index count, the index instance count 1?
It's just size of, or like not
Yeah.
index count. Oh.
That is the
Size. Isn't it?
yeah. Size. there. And then I don't. Why doesn't it just tell me? Jesus. Whatever. And then I want to pass the instance count, which will be 1.
And I think now it's 0, 0, when I remember correctly. But
Yeah, what else? It's a first index 0 and vertex offset. Well, I could use the vertex offset from there, but let's see. What did I do here? First index. Oh. Wait, what?
nah, just
First index 0, 0. But this is different from me now.
yeah.
But first index would be 0, so I'm just gonna do 0, 0. I don't have anything complicated right now, so it should be like this, I think. Expected you found. Well, I could do an int cast, but just need to make sure that's the right thing. Ah, look at that. Yeah, I store it in here when I create. This is so weird. This was when I followed along the C++ tutorial. It's so bad.
But like, how do you render multiple objects? Do you have a queue or something, or?
It's an array list, yeah, that goes.
Alright.
It's this draw context that contains a opaque and then a transparent. So you draw the. Which one was it first? So you get it right. Yeah, you draw the opaque first, and then
Transparent first.
no, because then you will draw on top the transparent. You want to draw these ones first. So you put the transparent on top because they have the transparency. Wait, am I think? Yeah. So then, otherwise, if you drew this on top of the transparency, you will completely cover the transparent, and it will look weird.
Like, can't you, like, for example, if you have an opaque one that should be in front of a transparent one, you would have no way of doing it. That's the thing, man.
No, but if you put an opaque, that should be in front of the. That's literally putting your hand in front of the window. You don't want your, you know, it should block the transparency. Yeah, I think this is just an int cast. We're fine. Double E. Let's see. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's just a bit of funniness going on over here. Let's see. Command
It's
index.
magic, because with wake marching, you would have now a beautiful landscape with trees.
I don't know about that. I should probably learn it, but it's
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's I guess there's different use cases. It just doesn't have to be used for rendering. You could use it for other things as well, but yeah. Command index is index size 4 times first index count 16 binding offset 0 and ending of offset 64 bytes, which is greater than the index buffer size. So size is not right here. Do you use makefile when using C? Yes, I do use makefiles. And C++ I use what are they called? The other one. CMake, yeah.
Both are fine, but I also foresee.
Yeah. Shouldn't this just be... Well, I guess size of actually returns the amount of bytes, and I store it in stored in U32, so it's larger than the actual so I should divide it by 4 because of the U size. Or the U32. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, sure.
Makefile and CMake are crazy. Well, I don't know about that, but sure.
That's scary.
Scary.
Yeah, he said scary.
Yeah.
Not crazy.
Scary? Ah, okay. No, still it's
Like actually, I think Makefile is so goated. Like CMake is scary, yeah, but Makefile. Like if you're only on Linux and don't need to do cross-platform.
man, that's crazy.
Like I wrote some crazy Makefiles, bro.
Maybe I need to store in a buffer. I should probably store in a buffer
Does it
that.
still say it?
Yeah, I think I'm doing something else wrong, but yeah, I should probably store in the buffer how many there are stored in the buffer when you initialize it.
Yeah.
That's something that doesn't cost too much to do. So elements, so amount I will call it. That will just be.
Do length, right? Or length maybe?
No, because I want how many there are in this
Yeah,
buffer.
but length is how many?
I guess len, but I don't want to mix up len with assumption of a slice. I think it's len could work. Maybe it
Like
would
I don't
be.
know with the Zig way, you know, like in C I
Yeah.
do call it length probably.
Yeah.
But I guess what you mean because of the slice, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess len is fine. We can do that because we already get the. Well, this is the allocation size. This is actually not the. Oh my god, for real. So I don't even have. Do I even have access? I don't even have access to how much. If I wanted to do that, then I would have to pass it. I could pass. No, because that's wait. Because what I do here is that I do this. I get the thing, and then I say that I want the amounts multiplied by the type. Because otherwise, I would now have to pass the type into the buffer again, which would and I would have to pass in the array, which I guess it wouldn't be too crazy. It's getting quite large, this init with all of the parameters, but I guess it would be better still than doing whatever I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, it would. We're gonna do that as well. Okay, so this is should types? I should ask Harold. I think types should always be in the beginning, but I feel like I want the device, the Vulkan memory allocator, and then we're gonna replace size with this. So we're gonna say const now comp time.
When I did the project with cheesecake,
Hmm?
and we begin writing C89, right? Bro, it
Oh.
was so crazy.
C89,
Like,
sure.
it had so crazy rules.
Let's see, comp time. What should I call it? Something type. I cannot call it type. I need to. Well, I can call it T. Type. Damn it. Type like so, and then here we'll just call it array slice or elements, but I think I will call it slice. Const and then T like that. And then what we can do in here. No, because I still need to know how. No, because now I'll get the whole slice. I get everything I need. So I can say slice times at size of T like that. And then we can close this thing real quick. But that should make it more. Yeah. I'm still a bit unsure if I'm doing it right with that now, but it's fine. And I will change this slightly. Do we need this? Wait. Is this used elsewhere? It's used in a mem copy. That would be nice, but I can also just say U8s on the image and then pass in the data. How do I do the? Yes. Then just the data. Oh my god. Then I don't even have to do this in here. Yeah, oh my god, I'm using the, oh my god,
Oh my Porsche.
oh my gosh. This would all be deleted. Wait, not that. Wait, yeah, this would also be because of the, okay, this might be a problem. Okay, now, okay. I'm making it too generic, the buffer right now, or like not generic, I'm making it with an assumption that also just making a buffer to immediately copy the data over, but I also do this is a staging buffer, I just realized. And then I cannot, yeah, then it's cooked because I'm not supposed to initialize it with, no wait, no, that should be fine. Wait, hold on. Or do actually, wait, go to this thing.
Like you should decide on one.
Yeah, wait, no, I do, no, I'm tripping. Okay, no, but this is just, yeah, no. So, yeah, I was thinking you would pass in, yeah, no, I'm so dumb. The len of this thing, and then you could get it there, but I think it's better, yeah, no, we're changing. So you do get the type, but we're not gonna do this, okay, thank god. Woo! And then, yeah, but then we'll take in the amount, or the len. I will call it amount. I actually want amount. U32. And then we'll say amount in here. Amount. Like so. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what I was doing something I wasn't supposed to do. And then we can use data size. So this one will just do a, actually do a 1 times 4. Yeah, because then I already make the assumption that it's gonna be a, so after you say. We'll see, the images might be crashing, but that's okay. So then here we don't need this anymore unless if I use it somewhere else. No. Yeah. Hello, XMPEX. Has been a while, hasn't it? So we'll pass in the vertex type here. And then we'll take vertices dot len, and then we don't need this anymore. And then we'll put it like that instead. And then the same thing for this thing. We will just say U32 indices dot len. Forgot about that. And we can get rid of this. And I think I don't have, I might have one more swap chain there. This thing. So swap the chain. It's gonna be GPU scene, but this one is just gonna have one of them. And yeah. And then in here we will store now the len is equal to amount. So, and let's see, we should still have a few problems in mesh. That was not where I was expecting to have a problem. Expected U32 found back. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use a len more than.
Do you still take in the time? You take in the time, right?
The time? Yeah, I do take the time.
Alright. Can you replace the color in your shader with this? Wait a sec.
Wait, let me just get it to run first and then I can check that.
Oh yeah, would be better.
Okay, wait. Yeah, but now we should be able to do this thing at the bottom just to get rid of the what's it called? This thing. So in here we can now you do buffer and len. This should not have problems now. Yes, okay. What did you want me to do? In the vertex
And
or
in your shader, in your fragment shader,
in fragment?
where you calculate the color. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just replace the color with the thing I sent in VC chat. Like you gotta change the time uniform for
Yeah.
time.
I'm just gonna take that. And then I guess I do have the UV, but I don't use the UV, so it's all just 0 right now.
Yeah, then just just get rid of the UV. Maybe do it.
Okay, and then put that as
Let's just
color
see.
instead of the okay.
Let's see.
Create shader has push constant buffer block with range with outside push constant range. Wait, did I do something wrong? If code is shader code types PRV extension flag does not include shader corrects PRV heap bit, and if push constant block is declared in a shader, block must be contained inside element push constant matches the stage. Maybe I'm not just. Wait, I think I'm probably. What am I doing wrong? Let me check quickly. Right, the push constant is no longer. It comes from here. Yeah, it's. I have modified it. It's in the. It's no longer from the push constant. It's from this thing layout. So. Yeah. Might have to do a few other changes. Let's see. But then it would be from scene data, but I'm not sure that I got. No, I should have, because otherwise it wouldn't be able to. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Crazy.
Wait, but do time a little bit smaller. Like divided by, I don't know, something.
The whole value or just time?
Never time, the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Still have a few problems there I need to check. I think I would hate to make something like this. I didn't like Fractal and Cube 3 too much. In school we had two projects, one called Fractal, which was just creating fractals, and the other one was creating Wolfenstein 3D using C and no like graphics render. It was just you created your own rasterizer and everything using C. But the create extension create info PRV shader fragment bit uses descriptor set 0 binding variable scene data descriptor type inline uniform block, but VK descriptor set layout binding stage flags was VK shader state. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, then it makes sense. Let me go take a look at that. That should not be. Yeah, wait, because I haven't. Yeah. When I created the layout, I didn't tell it to be used in the fragment. I just told it to be used in the vertex here layout. So I'm gonna give it the fragment as well. If it wants to be used there. Let's see. Yeah, now there's no errors. It's funny still though that it actually allows me to use it. It doesn't like crashes or anything like that. It just goes straight to it. Like, yeah, you're fine. So you want to?
But it's better, right?
Yeah. So wait, do you want me just to see this? Is there? Okay, thank you. I thought you finally switched to C, but it's just shader code. Yeah, no.
Wow,
Finally switched to C. What is this? I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm still pretty. I'm still pretty.
But wait, the UV you said.
Yeah.
You don't set it right now.
Yeah, I have the data for it though. So if you go to the, I store it in a mesh right now.
Because if you would, then it probably would look a little bit nicer. I don't know.
I have like UVX and UVY like this. So you could still add them here. Like what do you want for UV X and Y?
Like the left one, just put it at 0.
This is
Like,
fuck. I should probably know which point corresponds to which one. Well, we have -1 and 1. So this is the top one.
yeah, so this one should be 0, 1. Like UVX 0 and UVY 1.
And then this thing, I can actually, well, we don't use it, so it doesn't matter that I actually save it. We can actually make it so we can see the changes happen immediately when we,
Yeah.
that will be fire.
So,
So this thing, is it just
time
plus?
plus UV dot XYX.
UV, wait, I have to, where do I get the, I get the UV from the push constant. So I'm gonna actually do this real quick. I'm gonna say,
What do you mean? You get it from the vertex.
yeah, but I need to store the vertex. Store it.
Yeah.
So, or I don't have to, but you know.
Yeah, but it's better.
Wait, how do I don't have a name for this thing. Hold on. Vertex. How do I, yeah, I need to give it push constant so I can access it from here. Push constant.
Oh, because you push the address of the buffer.
Yeah. So then I can access like this.
I get it.
GL, what was it called? Index, vertex index, there.
Yeah.
So now we got this thing, and then I can say v dot uv.
Dot
Why does it? Oh, this one is still using the old. Oh shit, that's pretty impressive that it actually works. Well, yeah, because the fragment is not using any of this data, so that's why it works.
You see, I'm fixing your code by doing
Yeah. Float uv. What's it? X. This first one or y.
Yeah, we have it for the damn file shit.
Yeah, don't worry, it didn't compile. And then we'll check the mesh real quick that we actually got that in the right way. So it's UVX and then UVY, and then I need normal in between, otherwise it will not be good. And color at the end. Okay. So let's put the normal in between here. So that will be a vec3 normal. And then we'll put this one in be a vec4 like that. Then we should be able to do UV.
Wait, make a UV vector. Make a UV vector like as a new line before that. Like
Oh,
it's vec3.
Oh, okay. You mean like that? Yeah.
No.
UV.
It's vec3 because you see.
Yeah.
And then it's UVX, UVY, UVX.
UVX, UV.
By the way, I have no idea if it works like.
Yeah.
So
it's
we'll
fine.
see.
But should it just be 0 here, or do you actually want something here?
I think UVX actually.
Okay.
Like that's what they do in the example. So.
Okay. And then UV. Just UV.
Yeah, just UV.
Okay. Let's see. I'm still having some problems in here. Let's see. What am I doing where? What am I doing where?
The vertex index is wrong. It says.
Unclear identifier. Isn't it what do I do in here? Is GL vertices, it should be like this. Push const dot vertices. Yeah. Like so. And now it's fragment 29. Error, GL vertex, unclear identifier, error. So it's still here or something. Vertices, push constant, vertex buffer. What the hell? What am I doing wrong? Oh no, vertices. Oh, we also, you know what, while we're at it, let's just also update the structure. This is what they actually had in the example that I followed. They created a header for the shaders. So
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, that one is fine. But let's see. Why is this one now still complaining? It doesn't like that it's like this. Fragment line 30. This thing is wrong apparently, but it's exactly the same in the vertex. Is it not? Vertex buffer vertex. GL vertex index.
Oh, you don't have vertex index in the fragment shader.
What? Doesn't that just...
don't have
Oh,
vertex
right. I need to do this inside of...
Yeah, makes sense also, like...
Well, I can still do this in the vertex shader and pass it in. That's what you usually do.
exactly.
But wait, then why... Then I don't need this at all in here. I should probably... Well, I think it's probably better to remove it, because otherwise you might use it by accident and you shouldn't.
Or can't you say that you say out vertex and then you take in a vertex, you know? Like I thought about that maybe.
Yeah, you could do that. But yeah, this I shouldn't do any of. Well, that one I can still do, but this one I should not do, and I should not do the push constant. I think the push constant might not like it if I remove it. We'll see. And then I will just do in color here, in color like so. Save that. Well, it seems to not complain at least, so we'll just be happy for a moment. And then what we'll do is put this over here now. And what we'll do now, because now we should be able to do this, access that, and now we can just say the color. We'll yank that, paste it there, and then we'll say it equal to color, like so. Let's see. Vertex error version descriptor shaders Vulkan will require version 140 or higher.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's not compiling because of that, so I'm doing something. Result code 2, so it doesn't update it because of that. Oh, now it updated. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, there. So slightly works. But now we can try out that thing where we add more to it. So we go back to the mesh. And then this. So this is the top. This is the 0. Wait,
so
hold.
the white one.
Yeah, this is no, because it's XY. This is.
Yeah. Right, this the.
This is the wait. This is the bottom left. This is.
Yeah,
Why is it? Wait, hold on. This is no. This is the bottom. This is the center left. This is the bottom left, and this is the this one over here.
Holy moly! All right.
Maybe we could change it so it's a bit easier to read it. So we use actually
Can you please just make a comment on it?
No, I will do 0, 0, 0. Right? This is easy to read then. And then we want the let's say we go from this to now to the right. That would mean 1 on X, and then this one would be the top 0 over here, like this, right? Boom. Then we can change this thing to be .uv, so...
But right now the UVs on the top one aren't right.
Okay, wait, what do you want for... This is the center one.
They are white. Yeah.
This is the center one, okay? So this now is to the right.
This should be UVX is 1 and UVY equals 0.
Okay. And then this one is now the top one.
So 0, 0. Oh.
0 on both.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I don't have to type it. That's some crazy shit.
You have some crazy gradients, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely was worth the time.
Definitely was worth the time. Good night, MPEX. Their brain got cooked. Hallelujah. I'm thinking, should I even bother trying to make a cube manual? I think it's just better to actually implement a loader because making a cube manual is just gonna be...
I would make a cube manual, I would make a quad manually.
Okay, well, quad we can do.
Just turn it into a quad?
Yeah, we can just uncomment this and piece it together, right?
Oh, you can just all delete that and just make a manual thing. Like, you just need one. Oh, nah, because you have to. Wait, does the index buffer work now or not?
Oh shit, I actually have to. Yeah, because I don't think it will. It won't even. Yeah. It does use the index buffer now. So if I add these three over here, it won't even load them. Wait, let me just make it so it actually is code that will work. Yeah, it doesn't even load them. But if I add them, let's do. Well, I could just reuse the vertices also.
Let's make a quad. Let's make a quad.
Yeah, but I would just want to. So now it loads that thing.
Yeah, fire. Alright, let's make a quad then. Just delete everything except our vertices, you know, except our vertex. Like also in the vertex buffer, because like we only need the triangle, and the last one you can also make evenly, right?
Yeah, so but we can we not just reuse the vertices?
We only need one more, like one more. You can just like delete everything but like besides one, and just. Yeah, now we have back to the, and you need to copy this one, because this is our third vertex, right? And now we need our fourth one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this should be top right. So
yeah, so 1.
1, 0.
1 minus 1.
1.
Because minus 1 is up.
Yeah, bro, it's too bad, bro. I'm switching too many coordinate systems. Yeah, exactly like that.
And then we will have. We want all of. So we want. Is it just. Wait.
We want 0. We want 0.
No, we don't want 0.
Right.
We want.
0.
No, we want right, top right, and top left.
But so, isn't the 0th one the.
The 0 one is this one.
Oh, I thought. Okay, now, bro. I will let you do this, bro. Bro, just.
It's 2, 4. Wait, if you're going like this, so then it could be 2, 4, and 3, right? So it would be 2, 4, and 3.
It's 1.
1, yeah. 1. Wait. 1 and then 3, and then we go to. So it's 1, the last one, and then this one, so 2, like that, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait. You need to add UV coordinates to it.
Yeah.
Add the UV. UV is just both 1.
Oh. Oh my god. The thing. Wait, let me just. Oh no, it's gonna crash now because I haven't yet fixed that. It's so annoying. I should fix it. What am I trying to do? Mesh. So it doesn't rage quit when it can't compile. 1. Let's put it to.
Oh, you need the second UV.
Yeah, don't worry about it. UV x equal to 1.
2. Yeah.
There. We got a quad.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful.
That's a crazy quad right there. We did it. We did a crazy quad. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. We can now do something crazier, but we probably should just get on with the.
You know, you could actually do way matching now. Should I try writing a simple way match shader for you?
Sure.
Because you only would need to. Okay, wait. Can you send your shader that you have right now in, so I can adjust it so.
The vertex.
Which yeah. Both. Just send both.
Yeah, I will do. Let me just get rid of that so it's a bit cleaner. Like that, and I will send it in. I will send it in the voice chat. There, and then the fragment, like so, and I will put it. There's the fragment. Well, I guess I don't have to tell you which one is which. I think it's pretty obvious.
Nah, which one is the fragment shader?
Should just be pasting shader to shaders in here.
And then not shader to shaders.
Well, I mean, well, we don't have everything that all the layouts, but I guess you could just tell me what layouts you need, and I could probably implement or add them.
Well, I guess you. Okay, so what inputs do we have? Let me look at the shader toy. We have it's just GLSL with some like shit. Let me see.
Like the most notable ones is resolution time. Yeah, resolution time are the ones you use.
Yes, we
most
have
of the time.
uniform eye resolution, eye time delta, eye frame, eye channel time. Eye mouse, eye date, I guess. You don't have to have those. No one uses these. It's eye sample
For
rate.
year, month, and day and seconds.
Yeah. We just need the eye resolution and eye time, and that's basically it. Eye mouse as well would be cool. It's a uniform. What is the retries U size, by the way?
U size. No, it's wait, why do you wonder that?
Because isn't that the largest the word size of the target or whatever?
Yeah, like it's the largest, but it's what's also used pretty much anywhere where you have something to do with length or sizes.
Okay.
It's just standard. I could probably use like, well, 50. I could use, what do you get? U8 is more than enough. Probably U5 or something. U6 I could use, I think. But it's like, there's no point to being that, like, it's just a small thing. And like, this is like the smallest bottleneck you could probably find in the whole application, which only happens on hot reloading. So hot reloading is already as it is pretty takes some time. But I'm thinking of redoing this one a little bit because what I will do instead is that I will not. I think I could do this, and we'll do. Let's see. We'll do that. If an error happens, then we'll just return. No, because I would like it to continue. Actually, and of course I can find it, but I know where it happens because it goes in here, and then if it gets here to the reload, I think I could change it to a bool and then check if reload failed. Then we'll go try to do the next loop. If reload fails, we'll do the next loop until it actually works. And yeah, I'll change it to a bool. But wait, do I do a D in it already in the main? Because then cannot do system D in it, yes.
What editor is this? Just Vim? New Vim?
It's new Vim, yeah. Wait, why multiple redress for hot reloading? It was I had problems with the opening of the file, and then I was like, okay, so because I really it notices that it has been changed, but I cannot yet open and reload the stuff. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be there because I have already decided that I noticed the file has changed, but I cannot open it. So what I do is that, okay, I'm gonna open it until I can get the stuff, right? And that's why I'm doing the retries here. But now I'm like, I would not like to do that, but then I would have to move the D in it. But I cannot load before I have used the old D in it, unless if I stop using D in it and in it that I would only update the rendering, which would be better, to be honest. Just update the render loop. Yeah, I guess something like that. I don't know if it's because of Zig has finished yet or what it is, but yeah. And honestly, I did use AI to figure like solve that problem because I was so confused. So it generated for me. I just know that was the problem at the time, but wait, but this is actually the actual reload doesn't. Yeah, wait, we can still do a bool check here, and then if it fails, then we'll try again. Yeah, I think that should work. So then we don't do the retries. We get rid of those retries, and instead what we'll do. Let's see. Onshore capture. Onshore capture. What am I saying? We're not gonna sleep. We can still paste that, and we're gonna go to here. We can do this, and we're gonna just say that yes, and then we will return false, and then in here we'll basically just like this, paste it. And let's see, we'll not do the sleep, not do the continue. Instead, we'll return false. But if it gets to here, then we'll just return true. True. Like so. I think that should be fine. Let's see. Right, we cannot do a hot reload on this. And then
Lucas,
hmm?
the fragment shader needs to get UV as an input somehow, like so, because right now you only have it in the vertex shader. Could you get it over to the fragment shader?
I could pass it as an in and out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. Unused. Where was this? Was it used for printing? Oh, it was used there. Okay. Oh, didn't leave closed. But I guess that's fine to do like that. IO. And we go to main. If reload equals false, I guess we then will just continue. Wait, continue. I just want to exit the continue exists the whole while. Yeah, we still want to be able to get the delta time, so we'll change this to be, or not exit the whole while, but exit the next step in the while. That's what I meant. We'll take it like this instead. And then we'll change this one to become true. If reload is true, then we load the next things else. Yeah. Right, this thing also has to be moved into here. And that will also take into there. So we'll check, and it will say that, yep, this should be reloaded. Can it reload? If you can, it does it, else it won't. Let's see if how badly I broke it. Right. Main line 43. No, that sounds right. Did I read the right error? Line 43. Server main. Oh. And this one has to also become slightly different, but that's okay. If okay, let's now try to go to the, for example, mesh there, and let's do a hot load just by changing. I don't know, I'm gonna change. We can change the position of, for example, this one to go downwards. Oh, that did not look good. Reloaded dynamic libraries, system table segfault. System D init, yeah, because yeah, that's why I need to call it before, and then I have to guarantee it, and I don't want to call D init multiple times on the same thing if it has already been. How else could I solve this then? With these symbols, can you look up system init? But that shouldn't yet be a problem. I'm a bit confused that that actually is a problem. I think that should, because it's not until load that it gets updated and should be removed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I close it here. If I change the order, what if I just did a open? And then if it worked, I would store it. Close that. Main. Because I do say load and I passed the watcher. Yeah, because I have closed it, that's why. Oh no. Okay, maybe. Wow, why is the time passing so fast? I don't want it to pass this fast. Oh. If I were to... I could change this. I can change this. This can change. So, what we can do instead is just... We're not gonna close this over here. And instead we're just gonna store... We'll not even need to store this. We'll just ignore it, yeah. And then test symbol. I don't think this is necessary. If this works, I think this is a redundant check. Maybe it isn't. No, it's not. Nah, what we'll do instead... Yes, okay, no. So, const... I'm gonna call it new dinlib. Like that. This is such an overkill for it, but it's fine. We don't have to be perfect. We'll do that, and then if it works, we'll close it. Or no, test symbol. No, test symbol. Then new dinlib. Like so. What the fuck happened? New dinlib. Like so. And Okay. And then if it fails, then we do that. Else, we got it. And then what we can do then we can say, no, we can't. Okay, but this is where it would be ideal. But now we would like to have to call the D in it. But we don't want to call it D in it on this thing. But we could fuck! Okay. No. Because now we would like to have this new dimly, right? But this thing doesn't... I cannot swap it. It would be so nice to just swap it there. But I cannot. Watcher. I would like to see that it worked. Then if it works, then we're ready to go. Then I would like to call D in it on the old system. Now I would like to take and actually use the new system and renew dynamic library. But then I would have to close it now. So I would have to somehow get it from... Whoo-wee, okay. Okay. Let me see. We do... This should actually be more or less a check, but it's reload. And if reload succeeds, then I want to call D init on the old system. And then that says D init, trust me. D init, there. And then I want to load the new ones, and then we re-init. But this is basically what is important. Now the reload is gonna get the new dynamic library. We cannot yet get rid of the old one, because then we will not be able to deinitialize with the old information. We could, well, actually we could also just don't give a fuck and just use this thing, but that's kind of bad. Usually I don't even have that problem, so why not just load the new thing before calling dinit? I don't think that will ever be really that big of a deal, to be honest, because I'm kind of thinking of moving away from that. If you would have problems with the dinit, I think it's really hard to... Yeah, I think we could probably just say, you know, lol, and do it like this, and it should still be fine. Because it will still just use the same layout. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Let's go to the mesh. And let's see if I were to... That's this one. Save that. Yep, but it did not update it. What? It did though do the hot reload. It went through the stuff to do it, but it did not. What? Or did I move? No, that should have been it. Let's say if I take this one to -1, we should get... No. That is strange. Yeah. Weird. Why? Let's see. Oh, wait, no. It should now, if I do load... Ah, no, I know why. Yeah. Dumbass. Self.binlib. No, wait, I don't want to do... Yes, I do want to do this. Do I want to do this? New binlib. And then we do self close binlib.close. Yeah. I don't know, this one does not get reloaded at least, but let's see now. Okay, let's try again. So we'll go here. -1. Okay, I was pretty sure that should have actually worked. What if I do 2? No, still. Ah! shit. And time is moving too fast, it should not move this fast. I want it to slow down! Don't move that fast! Because now it should load with the newly assigned dynamic library, the new stuff. And it should load these things, and then it should hold D in it. And also on that thing, funny in it. And then it should go in here and system context initialize, which should then go through and call init on the renderer and initialize with the new values that just got added, but it doesn't do it because... Why does it not do it? We close this old one and then we assign the new one to become the new one, but yet I don't see it. Let's see, where does it say anything? It says that that's fine, that it's having problem with that. That I don't really care about. It did go through here, so that means it should have proceeded with this, but I just don't see it. What the hell? I'm so confused. That should work. That should work. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, that doesn't make sense. How can it go through here, close, but not actually get the new one? I'm so confused. If it gets to this point, it should have the new information, but it's not there. Okay, we're gonna try one more thing. Let's see. Vulkan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to this code or this code here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this one to 1, and that should now start toggling back and forth, but it doesn't do that. So that means it doesn't... If it's equal to true, it does return true. And it does go through and it reinitializes the whole thing. But it's like it's not even loading the new stuff, even though it should be loading with the new stuff, because we just assigned the new version of it. Right there. How can it still not do what it's supposed to do? What the hell? Yeah. It doesn't load. It still uses the old code somehow. And that doesn't make any sense. How can it then say that it has loaded a new version when it still doesn't use the new version? What the fuck? What the hell? That doesn't make a sense at all. System table load with the new dynamic library, but it's not there. What? And then just call system D in it. That one I could understand if it went wrong here, but it doesn't use anything right. Does the load even work then? Like, is it even a new version that it's... No, because I'm passing in this what comes from the file watcher, and the file watcher is getting assigned a new one right here. And even if I do, I guess it could make sense if... Doesn't make sense. this time. Okay. Ah, wait, no. Wait. See, it looks like you removed. There's a few issues could prevent your function from being loaded. You're closing the old lib before getting the new symbols. Well, that's not possible because I'm getting a new, even checking that they exist before I close the old one. So probably you're closing the old lib before you're getting it. So didn't close old lib closes, but function pointer still points to it. Now it new, yeah. Your function pointer are stored elsewhere in your code are still pointing to address in old library that you just closed. You need to reload all function pointers after swap. But that's what I'm doing. I don't know. You verify symbol exists on new lib, but then you close the old one and you assign yes. Unless you're refetching all the functions pointers after this, there's yeah. But that's exactly what I do. I refetch them. Solution, but I don't want to. Well, actually, we could do the reload in here if it's successful, and then the function pointers you calling. But that's what I do. I do the reload. If it's true, then I refetch them. But that's actually pretty true. It could be a little bit, well, reload. Yeah, I guess you could put the loading of the functions inside of the thing. Let's see. I see you are reloading the functions pointer with system table load. The issue might be something else then. Let's check file. On Windows, if the old DLL file might still locked. No. Compiler opens dead code elimination or your new function manual being compiled into DLL export maybe. Adding login confirm address blah blah blah. What OS are you? Linux. I should probably know that I'm on Linux. That's weird. Can't really say what else could be a problem here. It's Linux, the most common issue is that the compiled SO file isn't actually being written to disk when you expect, or the timestamp. But then, if it was the case and I do another hot reload after, then definitely it should be there and use the old one, old hot reload, but it doesn't even do that. iStat would be probably better to use, though. But it shouldn't. This is so bullshit.
Okay, wait, Lucas, do you have the UV and the fragment shader now?
Yeah, well, I can do it if you want me to do it.
Yeah, do it.
Wait, why do I have... I feel like this should be probably... Well, I guess it doesn't really... we can do it there. What kind of UV? 4, 3, 2, Vec... I mean, Vec 2, Vec 3, Vec 4? Doesn't matter.
Vec 2.
Vec 2.
Alright. We'll send you the code in a second.
Yeah. Alright, I should be able to get the... I still have to just pass it. I forgot about passing it actually. I just created the spots for it, but I didn't do anything. I should probably call it something more than just... I'm gonna call it out UV. And then UV.xy. Hello, Humple. It's not going very good. I fucked up my hot reloading, which I don't think makes sense. It shouldn't be fucked up, but it is fucked up, and now I need to figure out why. But we are just messing around with shaders right now. That's what's up. In UV? Okay. So what do you want me to do with that? Nothing. Great. Why would it not work? It checks if it's reloadable, then it uses the new dynamic library to load the new functions, but yet it doesn't do it. It still uses the old one somehow. It would make sense if it had still the old one, doesn't have the old one. Oh no, I've been using hot reloading for a long while already. It works fine, but I use the CABI for hot reloading. Like I actually load in what's it called? Call convention C. But yeah. I just got rid of the old system where it was doing retries because yeah, I had some funny issues with that. I don't know if it's a combination of Linux and NeoVim. No, it shouldn't be something to do with NeoVim, but like it kind of figured out that the modification had happened, but then it couldn't open the file and it had problems loading stuff from the file. So I was like, what the fuck? So I did a bunch of retries to get it to work. And well, yeah, I got it to work like that. But then I was like, why don't I just in the normal loop here, when the loop that happens, I'm just gonna see, can I reload? If I can, well then I will actually store the newly like opened. I will close the old one and assign the new one to this thing. And when I go here and I say load, I will pass in the new dynamic library, but apparently it doesn't load it with the new one. It still has access to the old one, which doesn't make any sense. I'm like, how the fuck? Because it's the same thing now. But I'm not doing retries, that's the only difference. It sucks for the scale of my game, so not sure it's worth it. The Steam page for my game has been approved. Nice! Yeah, I still have to get to that point, but did T-Chef die or something?
What?
Where are you, huh?
I'm
Punk.
here.
Where's the frag? Where's the... What is the name? Yeah, what's the name? Tell us the name.
Okay, wait, I'll test it out now. Like it works in shader, so I just need to make it work now for you.
It's a fragment shader?
Oh damn, it's too long to stand in Discord, bro.
Oh bro, I don't know if you're gonna get that in here. Holy shit.
Wait, you don't have time in the fragment shader, do you?
I do have time.
Also in Steam data?
Yeah, I have the... It's passed in the uniform buffer, the time and the projection view matrix. So it's accessible. I made it accessible in both, so we do have access to both of them. Don't judge too hard. I still don't find an artist. I'm not good. Right. What was it called? It was called Steam or right. What? Is this it?
Your UV is called in UV, right? With a big uppercase U.
Not this. I was like, that's pretty crazy if you have done that. What do you say? UV. I have just it just comes in as in UV, capital U. but yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Okay, I think it should work now. I just I need to send it to you, like in a file. Alright, send it. Let's see if it works or not.
Wait, let's see. I have to download some virus, I see.
Yeah, that was the plan all along.
Let's see, I think I can put it.
Like you can't just replace it, you need to just put it under. Oh, I didn't rename the main function, but okay, that's just one. I think, oh, and I also didn't rename record. Oh, damn, bro.
That's okay, I did this.
So you need to rename the main function to main, and it also so that it doesn't take any argument.
Yeah, well, we'll just take that, and then I'll go.
Like I got it from a tutorial, you know, I just followed it.
Okay.
But so don't take. Oh, don't replace everything. Only the main function.
Wait.
Yeah, so then.
Okay, so.
Yeah, only the main function.
Okay. And
you
then.
want to change the main to main and doesn't take any arguments.
Yeah.
And for then, right at the bottom, replace drag color with like your output color.
I think. Oh, it's out frag color. Okay.
But also with the uppercase F, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it seems like I forget to replace one time.
High
Which
time.
line does it say?
50.
Yeah, then it just
Yeah.
needs to be. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
that's.
did it for me, but alright.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, wait, because your time is cooked. Yeah, your time is too fast again. Slow it down by divide every time. I think there are 2 times. Just divide them by 5. You see, there's 1 time in line 35 up. Like one
Right.
here, just
Divide-
divide them by like.
I usually do 100, but
100 is I think too slow.
I don't think so. It's pretty
Alright,
fast.
but also the other time. Also the other time.
Where's the other
Yes,
one?
At the top, right at the top.
Ah, there. Yeah. Don't worry about. I actually have to restart that because the hot reloading doesn't work right now. It's so sad. Oh wait, it is set to be okay. So if I just do that.
It seems like it works actually from a thing.
Oh,
think
there's
you
a
got the
ball.
UV
Yeah, it's so
coordinates
small.
wrong,
So if you
You
just.
got the UV coordinates wrong, I think, because you see how it's actually like kind of. Or do we have them wrong?
Well, actually,
Wait.
because wait, let me fix this. If I just take the
Yeah.
position and make them actual position and stop doing whatever I'm trying to do. Let's see, we'll just do X. This is set, so it will be set, and then 1. There, and then we can, because it doesn't work with hot reloading, I hate. Okay, you know what? It's fine. What we can do is we can put this to -1. Okay, I meant 0. Where is it? It should be pretty much sent. Oh no, it won't be. Okay, let's take it closer. That's crazy. Oh yeah, because the camera, I have moved the camera project. The camera is not, and the hot reloading won't work.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
don't see
crazy.
Why it's like mirrored though, you know?
Yeah.
I think like it has to do with the UV actually. Right, can you maybe pass the UV as a vector 2 now?
I can change the vector. It is passed as a vector too.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Huh. Maybe we got the UV also wrong. Wait, but now we shouldn't. Wait, actually, let's look at the UV again. I think in the verses we might have them wrong, so that they're. So.
This is this corner, and this one is that corner.
Wait, oh wait. Oh, 0, 0, 0 is this corner, then it should be 0, 0 from the UV. If the first one is the bottom left, then 0,
Yeah?
0.
Oh, this one is 0,
Yeah.
0.
Just you see like UV should be 0, 0 on the top and the bottom left, and 1, 1 at the top right, and then you know you can think.
Okay, so then this one should be 0, 1. Or?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be. Like I don't know which one this or like.
Just by looking at the other ones, I would make that assumption. Then hot reloading doesn't work, so it's
Like
sad.
if the other ones are correct.
Let's see.
No, I think it's the worst now.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
worse.
Wait, so which one is the second one?
This one, it's this one is the bottom right.
Okay, then it's correct. And which one is the third one?
This one is the top left.
Oh, wait, this needs to be y equals to 1 and 0 equals 0. And x equals 0. You see, you need to switch, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just looks weird because you have x and y messed up, yeah.
Yeah. Wow! Look at that.
Yeah, fire shit.
Actual fire shit. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I cannot get. Why can I not just get the hot reloading working? I'm so confused. This should be. Man. How do I get? How do I revert a specific file? I don't want to revert alt. I could just undo a specific
Okay, like
file.
how I just do this, I go on GitHub and just like do it over there. Like you can just look at the file.
No. This is something you can ask AI for. How can
Bro,
I in Git undo a
you will
specific?
nuke your whole repository, bro. Your whole change is really gone. Everything like Arch Linux installed gone. Nah.
Project. Discard unstate. Restore. Yeah, git restore and then file to path. I know that works. So we'll do git restore and then we'll take. I want to restore the source shared watcher. Let's see. Yeah, good. If we'd restore the whole thing, I would just have cried. Main and then client, like so. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So now if I close this thing, we can go back into here. We should have back that. Let's see. It runs, and now we can also go back to this, and we should be able to now see hot reloading also take effect, because that's basically what I just wanted back. I will figure that out tomorrow, but now if I do the fucked up version, let's see. Boom. Yes, so now it gets fucked up if you want it to get fucked up.
Yeah.
So now what we can do is we can go to Vulkan, and then in where we do the cameras here, what we can do is we can take the position back to 0, 0, 0. And let's not rotate. And let's go back to the which one am I trying to do? This one, yes. And then we'll put these ones back at 0. Actually, -1. There. That's still... Yeah, that makes sense actually, because it's from the center of the thing. Yes. So we can go back to Vulkan. And then what we can do is we can translate us to be 1 step, or actually 0.5 to the right, so it should be in the center now. Then about,
Yeah.
and then about a bit up. Oh, I forgot it's minus.
But I also so
There.
Yeah, fire shit.
Yeah, I have to get that because the hot reloading is so slow right now because I'm doing it wrong, or the you know, it sleeps and tries to reload. I shouldn't do that, but that's what we do now. It's fine. It's pretty fire. Wait, what happens if we go? I should go to sleep, honestly. But what happens now if we were to do another triangle? Just let's say we take the same 3 ones over here. Paste it. Now, this won't do anything. But
Yeah.
now, if we were to say, if you render, this is now, it's 4, 5, and 6. Like that, simplistic. Now we will render, but it's exactly on top. And if I change, let's see, what are all of these positions set? Yeah, we can go to the vertex. And we can change this bit set. Now we won't see anything, yep. But if you go back to here, no, mesh, go. Mesh, there. And we change these ones to be, let's see, we will do it for all of the vertices, that's what we'll do. Why did it, oh, because they're all not, I'm a stupid. Okay, what we'll do is this, fuck, I went too far. Okay, let's try again. This, insert will go to the end, and then we'll go here, -1, so now we should see it again. Yes. And then, now this one is basically the unique one. So what we could do here is that we could take this one and be...
It will be a triangle or a quad?
It's, I just want a triangle. I want to see something funny just take effect. So we can do is... We can actually put this one -1, -1. And then this one will be -1, 0. And then this one will be... wait, -1, -1. Hold on, now I'm doing it wrong. This one should be -1... No, -1 +1. My bad. So it will be -1 +1. This one will be -1, so it will be here. Wait. 0, that means it will go up. Yeah, so we want this one actually to be 0, -1. My bad. And then
manual
this one will be -1, 0. Okay, so now we should have this one replicated in the bottom left corner as a triangle. Fuck! it was close. How is it wrong? Wait, let me think again. -1, 1. That's definitely right. This one I have no doubt about. 0, 1. Wait. I guess it's right. It's just...
Yeah, but you can't see it because the camera is too...
Yeah.
Probably right.
No, but that should... Oh yeah, because I moved it to the... Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to change this to 0.5. This is funny. 0.5. All of them? 0. I'm just making a blunt assumption. No.
Yeah.
We need to take them up by a whole, okay. So all of these needs to be whole values. But that one is still 0. What the fuck? I swear to god, this is bullshit. What?
Just go in Blender and model the shape you want to create.
Yeah,
and then you export it as OBJ, but you don't pass it, you pass it by hand. So then you just look, oh, what did it actually did?
No, that one should be 0. Actually, it should be a bit larger. 0.5. 0.75. Trust me, bro. -0.75, of course it is. And then what do I... Okay, so then
The
I want...
white one is way too close, right?
Then I want this one also... Okay, that's why. So also this one should be 0.75. Like so. Look at that. And then they should... The bottom ones should also come up a bit, so 0.75. This is such a... It's not even bringing... But it's funny. Okay, but they should still move a bit. Yeah, but that's basically what I wanted to try out. I just wanted to see... Create another triangle there. Boom.
That's fire shit.
That's fire shit. It's pretty fire shader though. Holy shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't really contribute much myself. I mean, I wrote everything. It's not like I pasted, but yeah.
Pretty fire, pretty fire. We could also...
Look, like, it's actually, like, not complicated at all. Like, for real. Like, you get so much out of it with so little, actually.
You wanna
Yeah.
try? You wanna say something else? This is not going to work because I have some multiplication wrong. But what we could do is that we could take sin from time. What do I call it? Delta time? Elapsed time. And this will now give us a.
Oh, for the camera rotation.
Yeah. Let's see how. Well, this will go crazy. We divide it by 100.
Is your elapsed time in seconds, by the way?
Oh, it didn't go crazy. No, elapsed time is just.
Do times 0.5 before or after. Like not in the thing, but like after the sign, so it doesn't rotate as much. Or like times 0.75. You know, so you basically shrink the amplitude.
Mm.
Yeah, that's actually so fire. I like how it's so random, you know, it's just a ball in the plot in a triangle with a camera rotating.
It's pretty fire. But I swear I have. Didn't we try this earlier and then it completely just broke? Maybe I have. I don't know, I haven't changed anything. Wait, this is the x-axis. We could also change x, y. That would be a roll. So z. No, y is no. Z is x. Wait, x, y. Yeah. So this one should change the our. Why does it work now? I swear to God. Okay, maybe it was just because of the perspective and everything. Because we had everything else moving as well, so it got hard to know if it actually worked. And then this one should change the roll.
Oh, now we're getting dizzy.
I love it. It's awesome. We could also multiply by. Is it pi? How do I get pi? Is it std math pi? There. So then now we should do a whole like or a half circle, but back and forth, so it will look like a. Yeah. Oh wait, it does a. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, like a half circle. Yeah, I was like, it should be a half circle.
Yeah.
That is trippy.
I love words. But I mean, now the next thing would be loading models, then textures, then meshes. No wait, then you already have it by loading models, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're done with the renderer for now,
Yeah.
I guess.
This is a way more fire renderer. I don't know. I love the hot reloading and everything. I don't know. I'm so fucking hyped. And also, I feel like I understand. And this time, I feel I understand a lot more about the whole Vulkan process and not, you know. But yeah, probably could. I think we can do this and then a little bit of maybe 30. Woo!
Try to watch Lucas stream. Some fire shit.
Oh.
It would probably look like Mo doesn't know what he's doing here because you have a half triangle with a ball bouncing in it.
I don't know how there's an extra triangle there, guys. That's so freaking fire. Holy shit. I mean, because of just hot reloading, it just makes it so much more fun to just mess around with shit.
Yeah, it just doesn't change anything because we don't use it anymore.
Yeah, we don't use it anymore. Damn it. Wait, yeah, because it gets overwritten in the shaders. Damn it. What else could we mess with?
Like, I mean, if you want to change the ball bouncing, you would need to go on the fragment shader.
Yeah, no.
There you can change it.
What? You're telling me by changing the position or it won't be a... What? Well, we could also do... yeah, we need... That's a yikers.
Yeah, the time is always... Yeah, that's actually fire.
Whoa, maybe a plus, no, minus, because I want it to be on the negative side. Otherwise it will not be good.
Yeah.
That's fire. Woo! Maybe a bit close. We can take it a bit. 0.5.
But like, it wouldn't even be hard to actually take a shader from shader toy, by the way. Like, you really just need to replace the uniforms. Like, if you have every uniform,
Yeah.
or like at least like a thing like normally you like most of them just use UV or something.
Yeah. No, that's oh my god. Should really invest more in. But that's so fire. Holy shit. It's such a simple thing, but Jesus Christ, I didn't know you could do this. How does it actually like? How does it? Okay, so there isn't like any like actual physics here. It's just like doing an illusion because you can kind of say where they're.
It's just math. Like
Yeah.
like for example, doing way marching as the thing. That's where you need the UV.
Hmm.
So I can walk you through like in the main function. You see,
Yeah.
it starts by calculating P, which is just basically the UV, but so that 0, 0 is the center, rather than 0, 0
Okay,
being top left, you know?
Okay, yeah.
You know, yeah. Then this AN is like angle. This is just for the camera rotation, because you see the ball actually like it rotates the camera actually in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the sunlight being rotated, but it is the
No, it's
actual.
actually a camera. Yeah.
Okay.
Then TA is target, like where it should look. It's 0.5 because I elevated it a bit. If you change the Y to 0, then it will be like the camera will move down, you know? It's basically where the camera will look.
Oh yeah, I
See how
see.
it moves
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
Then AO or like RO is the way origin, so where we hit the ways out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just also like with sine and cosine, like because the camera position basically. Then this is one thing like that I don't quite get, but WW, UU, and YY is just like the camera transformation type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see RD then is basically the way direction, which direction we shoot the way. And that's tied in with the UV coordinates or like of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is basically our waycast. For every pixel we shoot it in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Then vec3 color is basically the normal color, and this is just the sky color right now. But you see the sky has like a little gradient.
Yeah.
And this works like that because we use like the way direction Y component for it as the gradient.
Yeah.
And also to make like this little gray fog effect, we mix it after that like just with a gray color. A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when we enter the way casting, like for that we have this cast way.
Yeah.
And the T is basically if we hit or not, we can see it. So if we hit, we compute the position again where we are, like just by origin times T, like where basically T times the direction, how much we need to go to the nearest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we get the normal from it for the lighting. The matte, the color is just, yeah. About the normal is basically an approximation about differences in the shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. The matte color then is just like the color that's like ambient color, so there's no complete darkness.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
of course.
now
Yeah.
it's basically only color. Like you see when sun direction is like from where the sun shines.
Yeah.
And now it's actually like the easy part, like when you look like the difference from the normal vector of each point right to the sun direction.
Yeah.
And clamp it just to 0 and 1, and then you take the same for the shadow, like you step it so it can't be negative, and then for the sky, so the sky actually has like a little bit effect as well on the thing.
Yeah.
And bounce is just that it bounces off the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you just add everything to color. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like how much you can just do with the.
Especially, I think it should be very, very easy to change. You see, like the float SD guy. That's basically like because this should become the guy later. Right now, it's only. By the way, this is all the SDF for the ball, and you see here's also the movement on the Y. Because we basically have this graph like this 4 times t times 1 minus t, which is a quadratic equation.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like upside down, so it basically just follows this quadratic equation, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the bounce thing is.
It's
And yeah, wait, if you no, oh good, you can.
no, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically finished. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like.
Should really like this is so fire. Holy shit. Should make a whole game
You know,
just
that's
using
what I mean.
shaders. The game should be written in
like,
here, right?
like one thing I just see, like I don't know because I never did it, but it just feels just annoying because everything is just in the shader.
Hmm?
So like it just feels annoying to actually manage between CPU and GPU then. Like this is what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely something cool will come out of this. All right.
But did you see like the SDF editors? Because like this like based on SDF like way marching, right?
Hmm?
And like you see like Blender or like it actually uses SDF also sometimes, but most of the time it uses like vertex meshing, like you know. But there's also just 3D editors built entirely for SDF, which are also very cool. Probably just swap chain.
I still have the same problem. I haven't fixed it yet.
I mean more FPS, I guess.
Yeah. All right, that will be it. We'll close it off for today. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. We'll fix. Well, hot rolling is it's working, but we're gonna fix it so it works better tomorrow, and then we'll load models. Good night. Bye.
Yeah. See ya. It's actually quite interesting because like the technique is actually the same for many. Like now that I like implemented or like wrote it down one time, I actually like see quite of like a few like the way marching is actually quite similar to everything else.